Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. So today, welcome back to another Fast Five Friday. If you are new, we upload videos 2 days a week. On Wednesday, it will be a luxury upload. And then on Fridays, we do what we call a Fast Five Friday. If you think you will like it here, please like and subscribe before you leave. But without further ado, we are going to get started. Since we've been talking about Hermes quite a bit in the last few months, over on the channel, we have the answers to the top 5 Hermes questions, of course, in my opinion. These are the questions that when I'm having like discussions about Hermes, people are chatting over on the Purse forum about Hermes. These are some of the questions that come up more times than not. So right off the bat, the first question, and I think the most asked overall question about Hermes is, how much does a Birkin or a Kelly cost in 2021? It depends on the country. It depends on the type of leather. It just depends on so much as it relates to nailing down the total cost of the bag. It also depends on the size of the Birkin or the Kelly. But to give you guys a range, Birkins and or Kellys range from $8,000 all the way up to about $25,000 and up from there. If you go onto the Purse forum and log in and kind of scroll all the way toward the last threads, people are always talking about, hey, I just bought my Birkin, I just bought my Kelly, this is how much I paid. They give you like the country they're in, the taxes, the leather, and all the specifics so that if you are looking to purchase, you'll know how much money you pretty much need to have. I'll link down below a few of the ladies that I follow here on YouTube, and they were very transparent and very, open and honest about how much they paid for their Birkin or Kelly. Morgan PARLETT, she's really not on YouTube anymore. She's heavily on Instagram. She just opened up like a home decor business. She recently had a baby. I think her baby's about 1.5, almost 2 now. So she's really not on YouTube, but she bought her I think Birkin 2 years ago, and I think she paid about $10,000 for hers. She purchased hers from the DC store, and so she's in that area. So I get a lot of my questions answered about that store through her. So again, I will link her down below. Second top question for Hermes is, how do I go about getting a client advisor? You're just gonna have to go into the store. You're gonna have to go into the boutique. You're gonna have to be either assigned, it depends on the boutique that you go to, but you're either gonna have to be assigned someone, or you're gonna have to just randomly pick someone, and you are going to have to build a relationship face to face. Now, if it turns into, online communication, like my essay, I don't see her often. I don't go in often. So we just talk online. But the initial contact had to be face to face. And it doesn't matter if, for example, I give you her information, or, a lot of the lovely ladies here on YouTube have passed along their essay information. You still need to reach out maybe initially via email or text or however they prefer, but you're gonna have to physically go meet them in order to build that relationship. Another side note to that is, if you are working with someone and you guys just don't gel, just get another one. It's no skin off your knee, because the ultimate goal is they want to sell and you want to buy. The third question is, have you heard of the Hermes private sale, and how do you get invited to it? Yes, I have heard of it, but I only heard of it this year over on Instagram, probably about a few weeks ago, maybe not even a month ago, maybe about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I started seeing hashtags pop up, Hermes private sale 2021. And so I started following the hashtag, and people were, listing and doing reels and TikToks about what they got at the Hermes private sale. So I'm like, what? Hermes on sale? Tell me more. I immediately went back through my emails to see if I saw anything as it related to being invited to the private sale, and I wasn't. So what it is, it depends on the boutique. So let's say if a boutique is moving to a bigger boutique or a different location, they need to get rid of some of the inventory. Or if that just particular store, maybe perhaps during the year, didn't sell a lot of certain things or just didn't have the revenue that they wanted, they will put a lot of their things on sale. Not handbags, but scarves, twillies, jewelry items, shoes, ready to wear. So pretty much everything besides handbags go on sale. You have to be invited personally from your essay. That's why it's important to build that relationship. So you'll get an invite. A lot of people were saying via email. That's why I went back and scrolled through my email to see if I missed an invite. And it tells you the day in which you need to come and shop. So you have a QR code and all of that. You have to print information, all that. And once you get there, you just shop. A lot of people were saying you have X amount of minutes to shop different sections, and there are limits on the items in which you can buy. And the prices were really good. Like, you know that Oran sandals cost what, $600, $700. Some people were getting them for $150. So if you're watching this video and you were invited to the private sale, or you know more, let us know down in the comments, because we all want to get invited next time. Fourth question is, what are the leather options for Hermes handbags? There are several options in which they will do a Birkin, a Kelly, or any handbag, and that's where the made by hand pricing comes into play. But if you're like me and you're just starting out, and if you were to be offered a bag, you probably are going to get offered a bag in one of these three leathers: Togo leather, Epsom leather, and Clemence. Those are, I don't want to say starter leathers, but those are the three that, again, if you're just starting out with Hermes and it's your first bag that you're purchasing, one of the higher tier, like a Kelly, a Birkin, or a Constance, if you're going to get offered one of those bags, it's probably going to be in one of those leathers. Now, let's break that down. Togo leather is the most common leather that you hear people talk about that they have their Birkin or Kelly in. Togo is very flexible. It's squishy. It will cause the Birkin to slouch or the Kelly to slouch, and people like that. And for me, it seems that Epsom leather would be my favorite or my pick in a bag, not shoes, in a bag, because it's durable and it's more structured, because I want a Kelly Cellier and I don't want it to slouch. I like slouchiness in certain bags, but for a Kelly, I want it to look prim and proper and just, very chic. So I don't want it to slouch, so I would pick Epsom. And the third leather that you probably will be offered is Clemence, and Clemence is a very heavy leather. It doesn't really slouch, but it's not really rigid. Also too, though, it's not good for moisture, so you wouldn't want this bag to get wet, like not even a little bit, because it will swell, the leather will swell, and if we're paying $25,000 for a bag, we don't want it to be swelling. And the fifth question, as it relates to Hermes, what are the sizes of the Birkin and the Kelly? The Kelly comes in 20, which is the baby Kelly, 25, 28, 32, and 35. And then you can get your Birkin in 25, 30, 35, and 40. All right, guys, well, those are the top 5 questions, in my opinion, as it relates to Hermes. Just more information that we can use when we're out doing our research, shopping, and working toward that Birkin and or Kelly. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you're watching Vlogtober. We are making it work. But I guess that's it, and I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye.